Hello, my name is Adam Callis, and I'm the Executive Director for Education Through Music Massachusetts. We wanted to send a video to all of our supporters so far and just give a huge thank you to everybody who has donated to Education Through Music as of now. We have had over 65 people donate in the span of a couple of months, and it's really going to help us kick off our initial programming in Boston Public Schools. We wanted to give you a little bit more information on what you're investing in when you contribute to our organization so that you know exactly where your money's going and how it's supporting quality music education for all children. So, I started off as a Boston public school teacher about 6 years ago. And I had the opportunity before I had started this job to create a new music program at a high school. So I started the music program at Charlestown High School, and that's what led to me falling in love with music education in Boston Public Schools. We raised a lot of money over the years. We had a lot of fun with the kids. We created a program that could then be handed off to another music teacher when I left. So after the 3 years of building this music program up, I knew that I wanted to start a nonprofit that could help all schools in the Boston public school system have a music program just like the one that I was creating, only to fit their school and their students and their community. So I created something called Music for Schools, Inc. It didn't really take off, nothing really happened because I was still teaching full time and I didn't really know what I was doing, to be completely honest. So randomly one day I stumbled upon a website for a company called Education Through Music, and I'd found out that they had expanded to Los Angeles and to Colorado and had sustainable entities in both of those areas. And I called them and I told them that I wanted to bring their program to Boston, Massachusetts, beginning in Boston Public Schools and eventually spreading to other districts in Massachusetts. So we took the 501c3 that I had and we changed it over to Education Through Music, and we started a partnership with Boston Public Schools, and that's where we're at today. The programming that we have planned for this year includes school-based partnerships and broad support for all music educators in the BPS system. Our partner schools for this year are going to be the Dudley Street Neighborhood Charter School, the Timothy Middle School, the New Mission School, and the Boston Community Leadership Academy. At the Dudley Street Neighborhood Charter School, they currently don't have a music program. They're a K-5 school, so we're going to create a general music program for all of the students there, starting with a part-time music teacher this school year and expanding hopefully to a full-time teacher next school year if we're able to get enough support from our contributors and institutions and also the school system. The Timothy Middle School currently already has a music program. There's a teacher there named Pavel Carey, and he's in his first year, and we're going to just be supporting him with whatever he needs, from school supplies to consultancy to professional development to what he needs at home to be more comfortable, and any other supports, things that we can take off of his plate so he can focus on teaching music and rather not on all of the additional things that have been placed on teachers to do due to the pandemic. At the New Mission School, this is a 7 through 12 school, so it's a middle school and a high school. And there's currently a part-time music teacher that we're going to be supporting, but the principals told us to treat this as a brand new music program so that we can start from scratch, support the existing music teacher, and get the school everything that it needs to have a music program. We're going to be hiring an additional music teacher for the school and get them everything that they need for online learning as well, and then when they move back to the classroom and all the supplies that they need there. At the Boston Community Leadership Academy, they currently have no music program, so we're going to be starting the new music program there, hiring the music teacher, making sure that they have all the supplies that they need, and really making sure that once, for all of these schools, once we transition back to in-person learning, that they have a designated music space that has everything that they need in order for their students to learn and have fun making music. In addition to our school partnerships, we're also going to be creating broad systems of support for all music educators in the city of Boston. One of these things is going to be a professional development series. So we've created a band lab and soundtrack curriculum that we're also going to offer as a PD in order to train teachers on using these tools effectively and creatively while online learning is happening. In addition to this PD series, we're also going to be trying to collect some data and create some incentive-based opportunities for music educators to come meet us virtually and talk about just what they need in order to make their jobs easier and to have more support. So in addition to some PD series that we're going to be offering, we also want to get music teachers in a space with us and talking about what their needs are, where we can support them, and how we can help make their music education programs better, even if they're not a partner school of ours. Another thing that we want to support the Boston Public School music educators with is opportunities to connect. Right now, music teachers are so busy teaching online, doing their job. Even before COVID, there's not a lot of opportunities for music educators to really get together in the same space, share ideas, collaborate on projects, share student work, and even play music together. So at the end of this school year, or maybe in the summertime, once it's safe for everybody to meet in person, we want to create an opportunity in a space that will allow multiple music educators to come, have food provided by our partner Rhythm and Raps, and really get together and share their ideas, share what went well this year, what didn't work well this year, and really just get music teachers talking about music. And then at some point during all of that, we want to get music teachers actually playing instruments together, singing together, creating together, making music together. So we're going to collaborate with a couple educators on how we want this to happen, but we really want to create this opportunity once it's safe. So that's a little bit about some of the work that we have planned this year at the school partnership level and broadly for all music educators in Boston. We want to take this programming and be able to expand it into next school year, especially once music teachers are back in the classroom and classes are running a more normal, whatever the new normal is going to look like, more of a normal schedule, but learning in person. We want to be able to expand these programs for next year. In order to expand these programs, we're going to need your help. So we're going to be sending out other emails about other opportunities that you can have to give or to volunteer for us if that's something that you want to do. The other ways that you can get involved with us is just by engaging in what we're sharing and what's happening. We're going to be sending out a monthly newsletter for folks to stay up to date along with other videos like this, but also check out what we're doing on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and on all of our social media. We're at ETM Mass. On all of that, feel free to share, follow us there for updates, and let folks know about the work that we're trying to do, because without the support of individuals, we're never going to be able to take these programs and expand it to all of the schools that need us. In addition to volunteering, donating, and checking us out on social media, it would also be really cool to hear what you all think about the work that we're doing. To be an organization of the community, we want to hear what the community thinks. So you can always feel free to reach out to me directly at adam.callis@etmma.org. You can reach out to us via our website. But let us know what you think. If you see something that you really like, be like, hey, I feel like you should do this in other schools. If you see something you don't like, feel free to contact me directly about it. We really want to involve the community in everything that we do at our operational, at a fundraising, and at a program level so that we can really create the best music education experience possible for students. So one more time, I want to say thank you to everybody who has contributed. Thank you to everybody that's watching this. From the bottom of my heart, this has been a new project for me. Starting a business during COVID has been really difficult, and we wouldn't be able to do it without support from folks like you. So thank you so much again. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you for your support.